Eddie Lawani is a Nigerian, growing older by the day, born in Delta State, Sapele to be specific. I'm from Igara in Edo State, and went to school like everybody else, primary, secondary, university, postgraduate. And today I do events for a living and production management more specifically. That's about all there is to know. And I'm married with 3 kids. Choosing a career path in show business, I would say I didn't see it coming. But when I think back, I want to believe that maybe I had a drive, a passion for service, and show business became the platform through which that is being expressed. I'll tell you a quick story. As a kid, I wanted to be a priest, a Roman Catholic priest. No wife, no children, nothing. Then after that, I wanted to be a doctor. Then later, I wanted to be a soldier. And as I grew older, I look back, how could I move from being a priest, soldier, doctor to being in show business? And I realized that in all 3 of them, there was something that was running through, which is selfless service. As a priest, you live for others, same as a soldier and as a doctor. And today, I ended up being an artist manager, a behind-the-scene person, do things without you ever being noticed. Again, it's back to selfless service. So I guess show business for me is just a platform that was leading me to what my destiny was supposed to be, serving others quietly. Convincing my parents about the career path really didn't pose any challenge. When I quit the idea of becoming a doctor, everybody was like saying to me, be an accountant or be a lawyer. But then there was this Roman Catholic priest, his late now Father John Ofei, like a mentor, was a mentor. And he used to go through some of the things I was doing like the tail end of my secondary school years. Creative writing, writing poetry, short stories. And then he sat me down and he said to me, why do you want to be a lawyer? I think you're more wired towards the creative industry by what you write at this tender age. So practically, when my admission came out, I was to read law. He took me to school and made sure I switched to English and literary studies. So that was how I became involved with drama, creative writing, and started organizing shows in school, and I haven't looked back. So I can go back and study law now if I want, but I guess if I'd done law at the beginning, I never would have had the chance to have the kind of life I've had. However, in the early days, when I started as an artist manager, having worked as a journalist and a teacher part-time, it was more difficult convincing my girlfriends that I had a future, not even my parents. And along the line, things started changing, a little bit of comfort came in, and the one among the girlfriends I believe became my wife. Well, I would say the first big gig would be, I would say 2. First was Lekki Sunsplash, many years ago. It used to be the premier concert event. 50 to 60,000 people on Lekki Beach. When Lekki Beach, it was just about the beach, it wasn't the community per se. And then I got the chance to work as an assistant stage manager. Uncle Chris Ajilo was stage manager. I got the chance to work as an assistant stage manager. And dealing with all of that, from Fela to everybody that was anybody at the time. And doing the dirty job to make the event look good gave me so much pleasure. And then when you sit back and people say the show was a great success and you had been a little part of it, that was more fulfilling than anything else. At that point, I just knew, you know what, there was no going back. The showbiz industry is growing, it's enlarging, possibilities are becoming manifest thanks to ICT, the internet revolution, the digital space. You make a song in Nigeria, it's in Japan in 3 minutes. The potential for growth is there. So also the potential for recession. The showbiz industry has come into its own as an economic force by accident, not because there was a deliberate plan by government or like a structured industry. However, we have a chance of improving on this if now we quickly sit back and say, put some structures in place and let it grow into what an industry should be in the real sense. I'm talking about bankers being able to find projects in the industry bankable, government being able to provide protection that you have guaranteed that when you make investments, your investments are not exposed to any undue risk, no policy somersaults, no second guessing when it comes to enforcing certain laws that have been breached, like when you talk about piracy. Government has to bring in like a more conducive environment, not by providing money. Maybe people want to make movies, they need to bring in cameras, they want to be able to give them like some concession to be able to buy maybe Forex at some concessionary rate, or if you can't do that, some tax waiver, some excise or custom duties, some level of encouragement. Mentoring people is a two-way traffic. Like a teacher, you teach, it's up to the students to listen and assimilate and make good of it. You can't teach and force the student to understand. My path has crossed with that of a lot of people, some positively, maybe a couple of them not so positively, not deliberately. It will be left for those who think I've played any role in their lives or been a mentor to them in any way to step up and say that. I don't really want to like beat my chest and say I've done this. But I know I've tried, gone out of my way so many times, extensively, to try and add value to the environment, to the industry space, to the individuals in it. Success to me is being able to achieve perfection and adding value in the process. For those who want to succeed, I say there's no shortcut. It might look like there's a shortcut, it's only temporary, like vapor is going to evaporate and you'll be left high and dry. You want to succeed in anything you do, you need to first of all learn and understand what it is you want to do. Having learned that, come on with the right attitude, never stop learning, and never get too big for your shoes.